Hey everybody, welcome back to Billy Bumbum. How's it going? We are working our way through the Zadek Complex. We are getting pretty far. We're not halfway yet, are we? Or maybe we are halfway. I think I worked out that there were 14 remaining, and I've done 11. Okay, it's not quite halfway. Is that right? I don't remember it being 25. Oh, it was 25, because it's 24, it was plus the one down here. Okay, yep, cool. Alrighty, 12. With the maths to warm up our brains. I like the setup. It's one of these where the cubes go to the edge and they rotate around and do something fun. Okay, and so the whole thing is get these cubes onto here and onto here. Okay, and where's the trickiness? The trickiness is in like moving them in the right way. Okay, and we're losing space. Okay, that's interesting because what am I thinking? It's interesting because like, am I doing them separately? Because like in theory I could just like send you that way and you'd end up here. I'd have to stop you in that row, wouldn't I? Oh, in fact, wait, how do I even get a thing to go out here? How do I get a thing to go out here? I'd have to land on here and go that way. But it won't go from here to there. Wait, yeah, what? How? How? We have the same problem over here? Yes, we have the same problem over here. How could something ever land on this to go that way? Ooh, what am I missing? I'm missing something very important about how this can work. Like, it's not like something can roll here and then keep going forwards. In theory, it could hit something, but it's not going to hit something. I think if it did, it would just turn again. No, it would stop. I mean, maybe it is hitting something? But there's not going to be something on here. Because that would have to have hit something, and that would have to have hit something, and that would have to have hit something, etc., etc., etc. Wait, how does this work? How is this going to work? Oh, hold on. So if I were to push something like this onto here, it would roll this way, then this way. It would hit me. Then I could push it upwards. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So get something into the corner. So how easy is it to get something into the corner? Not that easy. That also is totally not the right way. I would first have to... Like, to even get it on a different row is difficult. Without using the other one. I guess we're using the other one to help somehow. And this grey block is implying to me that we're actually going like... is it implying that? I don't know if it's implying that. Okay. Also, leaving holes is going to be bad. Okay, that's in that row at least. I was going to do this, I know that's leaving a lot of holes, but okay, so this does that, which would end up in the right place if I hadn't emptied that space, but how would I not empty that space? There. Because I have to land there. We can go the other way, I guess. What's that do? That goes there. And then loses all that. Okay. This that goes that way. We're probably like, yeah, doing something like this. Okay, and they're both quite close to where they need to be. Interesting. Interesting. For this one, can I now do this? No. Well, isn't that interesting? They would end up in the corners if I did that. if I hadn't got rid of that. How do I get out of here? Was it that? I did that? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did do that. Then that's gone. Is there a route out of here where I'm not, like, breaking things? But that is clearly the interesting move, isn't it? It's definitely not a move I could have predicted. It's going to go all the way around the outside, so... What's the move I did before this? That's where they started, okay. So hold on, so this is equivalent, right? Gets you there. No, it's different because you hit that one, yeah, okay. But then I get hit and that's gone, and then I can't get out of here without breaking an important path. But maybe I can like push you from here, and that'll do something good? Nope. I'd like to escape back over the grey blocks there, but I can't. So yeah, okay, so this loops around like that, it goes there, it ends up in the corner, and this one would end up in the corner if it weren't falling down the hole. But all the edges were used, so the fact that I've removed that bit is bad. Ah, okay, so we start by doing this one. Yes, no. Yes? Yeah, then we have a route out. Okay, we have a route out this way. Then we do this one. And the outside edge is there. What a weird setup. And then that's there, and that is what we need to finish everything off, right? We did this, push it on here, you hit me. But yeah, we've got to hope the right cubes are there, but yes, that's good. And then you can go on there. Such a strange little setup. Somebody at some point was just like, oh, what if I just entirely wrap a space in these things? What happens? Oh, these weird patterns happen. This is fine, that's fine, yep. And we're done. Very cool. Is that actually fine? That's fine, isn't it? Yep, okay, cool. Such strange patterns. Like, it wasn't like a pattern that I could have visualized without like actually just trying stuff and then watching it happen. But it was still fun that it was interesting to figure out how to make the, like once I figured out the patterns that could happen, making them happen without losing the right floors, there was still an interesting puzzle in there, so that was cool. 13. Okay, I see a bunch of conveyors pointing down. Okay, this is reminding me of an earlier one that was pretty difficult, I think. Yeah, this looks terrifying. This looks kind of terrifying. We only have 2 white cubes. Okay, I think I get the joke here. It looks like we're going to be sending some of the conveyors on... Oh, no, not necessarily. But possibly. Probably not, because the conveyors are probably only going sideways, right? Okay. But the key thing I wanted to say is that there's backstops back here, so those 2 could get sent. Something could get sent north, hit those white cubes up there, get sent back, and then land here, and I'd be able to reuse it, in theory. But it would have to be something I want to be able to move to another row. So how would I move something here to another row? Well, let's say it with the white cube, and there's a white cube here. It's been thrown back after going up there, hitting a white cube, thrown back, lands here. What would I do with that? I wouldn't be able to push it sideways because there's no spaces to the side of it. One that landed here I would be able to push sideways. Aha! Aha! I'm pretty sure I want it to be the conveyors, not the... That is the trick. It's the first thing I thought of. I think it's the trick. Is that I'm actually sending the conveyors to go hit the white blocks. They're going to get thrown back, land here, and I push one left. And then I get on the conveyor here. Ooh, do I get on the conveyor there? Or I do something? Maybe. Maybe. Now the problem is all of these conveyors are in different rows. This is clearly set up to allow me to do this. Although, interestingly, that didn't need to be white. Sorry, didn't need to be grey at the top. No, there's something more to this. I mean, also it could be me that gets sent over. Oh. Hold on, let's say I just like got rid of you. Then got rid of you. Just for example. And then did this. And this. Obviously I can't get access to those other conveyors now. But yeah, technically could be me. And then also me. But then the other two can be the cubes. Okay, maybe it's just that then. It's just me coming back. So do I think that maybe you go onto a conveyor here? So the bottom conveyor goes here. That means next conveyor going there. Okay, so there. Although that's kind of difficult to do, isn't it? Not really if I do that. So that the two cubes could be pushed onto things, and then the other conveyors go in the other two columns. Sure. What are the problems with this? There's got to be problems with this, but whatever. So there and there, plus here. I don't think it's likely that I'll need that space again, so I might as well just do that, I think. And then here? Or even here? And then here, that's bad. I think. Yeah, that's bad. Well, it doesn't have to be adjacent to them, does it? Yeah, I'm thinking the conveyors go right next to the cubes, but it doesn't have to be. For this one it did, but for that one it doesn't have to be. But I do need a path back out of there. But... hold on, so here... can we loop around in some way? Well, I can go there and do that. There's that one that I wanted to go as well, which I can make go, okay. Something like that? Probably haven't left the right stuff to be able to actually finish everything. So yeah, immediately I've got a problem. Not really. So I can loop around here. That's... wait. Yeah, I just took that one. Oh wait, I've set things up wrong. I've set things up wrong, haven't I? Well, not necessarily. Yes, necessarily. I've done everything inverted, haven't I? Well, yeah, not necessarily, because I could like fly off and hit these back. Hitting the back doesn't feel great though, does it? Have I done everything inverted? But I guess I ended up doing that because, like, where else are you going to go, this cube? You're going to go on here, right? Or here. Does that mean I'm flying northwards in this row and coming back and hitting you? No. I'm now going back to the idea that it might be the conveyors that I'm throwing. And then I like push. No, it doesn't actually work out, does it? It doesn't work out. Because, okay, my thinking was conveyor lands back here, I push it to the left, and then push this onto it, which already doesn't work because it would just hit me instead of hitting the block up at the top. But then also it wouldn't work here, like a conveyor here pushed leftwards wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to push this onto it. I mean, and even if I did, I'd be in the way. Okay. So I can go across, but it seems to me that these cubes are going to be flying on those rows. So then who's flying on these rows? Yeah, that's interesting. Who's flying on this row and this row? Me, but it can't be me because they'll hit this and fall back. Unless we can somehow set up the conveyors to catch me? No. No. Yeah, super weird because, yeah, pushing you onto that column, which is going to send you northwards, you'll come back. Oh, can I reuse you? Because you're back as the cube. Back as the cube, sure. If I could somehow get a conveyor like there, well, that wouldn't work for this one. Oh, would it? No, it wouldn't. Push you onto the conveyor, you fly over, you hit the cube, you come back. Like then, you're then in this position, I can either push you left or right. No, I can't really push you right. Could push you left, you'd make a new floor. Don't think that's useful in any way. Let's just do it, because it's easy enough to set up. Okay. So you're going on there, you fly back. How is this column happening? Something's going to fly over there and fly back and then not disappear. Or if it does disappear, it's something I can get rid of. I don't care about it anymore. The 4 conveyors have to be in different columns. But it doesn't mean that they can't be used on each other earlier. Like if that white cube that has just flown back was a conveyor, I'd be able to push it left and I'd have a conveyor in that row, which I don't know if that's great, but it's, yeah. It's an option. Yeah, so this is ultimately how do I send something on this column without there being problems. Because if I go on here, I'll fly off to the south and never come back. If so basically I want to get a cube on here then, right? Either the white cube or the, well, or I have a backstop behind me somehow, which I could have if the cube was still there, but then the cube would fall there, which doesn't seem ideal. Like, sure, I can do this, so like this. You could go there, I could go like this. Ta-da! Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, well that rules that out. So I gotta use these cubes in multiple ways, somehow. What if... I mean, I'm very curious about like sending a thing leftwards. What, knocking the cube off? No. Once again, if that were gone, that could go there. Let's go around this way so that I've still got a route. You go there. How can I reuse you now on a different column? I mean, if there were a conveyor there, it would do it, but there's not gonna be a conveyor there, right? No? I mean, I can get one there, but only by like sacrificing other things. And then we have more problems. We absolutely do have to fly on each of these columns, so we can't lose conveyors at any point. All 4 conveyors must be used in these columns. What am I missing about how this could work? What about starting with you? So if you were landing on a thing here, let's just make it happen so I can visualize. So you do that, you go there. Is there anything I can do with that? Not really? Okay, what about if you were going here? I mean, I don't think so, but whatever, I'm gonna do it. If you go there, you're gonna hit the cube on the way back. Whoa, and fly away. Okay, that feels like losing way too much stuff. I mean, what? Okay, what if you're going here? What difference does that make? I guess I could now push that to the left, which might let me push that cube up onto something. Would I be able to do the rest though? It's also worth keeping in mind that this rightmost column is not going to be... Like, it's okay if I fly over there afterwards, as long as the rest of the stuff's done. That's probably important in some way. Was that leading somewhere? Hold on, let me do that again. Was it this? It wasn't this, was it? It was all the way over there. Yeah. That, I can go behind the back of that, and I could be pushing that up. Doesn't feel amazing? Then where's this conveyor on the right going to go? Here? How's it going to get there? Because this is here. I need to have pushed them all at once. Whew. Okay. Okay, what are the implications of the fact that the rightmost column is one that I can fly away on? I don't really know. Well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, right. Well, now I can't get past. And what's the issue with me just using... remind me again, just using the white cubes as backstops? Is there an issue with that? Oh, well, okay, so it'd have to be further in front of them. I mean, maybe that's okay. Okay. Further in front. Further in front. So I can do that. Come back, do that, come back. Actually, maybe that's totally fine. So it's me on all of them. Okay. So that means that it has to be this one, which I'm going to do like this, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Is that fine? That is fine. And then has to be this one, because it can't be in that same row. It could be in that same row. No, it can't be in the same row because the conveyor has to get there. So like this, and then the next two will need to be there and here. Is there an issue with this? Isn't this what I tried earlier? I must not have done. I think I've broken my path, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to have a path through as well. Ugh. So I guess ideally that one would still be, like, not be a white space, so that I could go this way. Well, so that I could go that way after having done that. Okay. So there, and there. But don't leave that white. Do, that's not going to be fine. So I have to leave that white. I can get rid of that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Followed by this. And then this. Okay, let's see where the path doesn't work here. Can I do them the other way around? I think I want to go this way. So that's grey, so that's good. Step here, I have a path back around. Hit that. This feels good. This feels very good. We're done. Yay! I can solve puzzles, woohoo! Whew, was that just the second one of the day, or was that... Wait, it wasn't the first, was it? No, it's the second. Yeah. I kind of want to try another one, which is a bit silly, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. 14. Please don't be evil. Could be evil, could also not be evil. Okay. Okay, portal there. Is it possible I'm going through the orange portal to land there? It's possible. If I rolled onto the orange portal rightwards, with my butt facing the laser, I would appear next to the ending portal. Alternatively, I could be coming along the other path, I guess. Oh, interesting that this is here. Oh my, ooh. Yeah, I see what we're doing. Ish. It does feel like it would be fun to do a thing where, like, my butt is facing the laser as I fly away from it, but maybe we're not actually doing that. Those two conveyors on the right as well are curious. What's the implication of those? Like, why would I ever want to get a cube on that right one? The rightmost conveyor there, because then it's just going to be stuck in that corner. Unless I'm flying rightwards through the orange portal, which I'm not, because we don't have a conveyor like that. Okay. This does look like a bit of a nightmare, doesn't it? And we have the option to send, like, that there. Why would I? I also cross this without breaking stuff. Am I blocking you for some reason? Presumably I'm going over here for some reason. Okay, do I think it's likely that I'm filling in that gap there? Well, sure, if I took the rightmost conveyor and another block took the other conveyor or flew across like I just did a second ago, like this. So why don't you just block that? And then if I could just get across to there. This feels like a level of red herrings. This definitely feels like a level of red herrings. It's interesting that there's a second route around the back of this. So what was the other possibility? The other possibility was like getting a cube here and rolling rightwards with my butt facing the right way. How would that happen? I don't think it would it? Because like I have to get like here. Like I probably can get 2 cubes in that space, although not like that. But also not like that. Hold on, but also a... No. It feels like there's like potentially many ways this could go. This is why I think it's a red herring puzzle. If I could push like 2 cubes up here, because I could always be facing the right way. One of them could pop out of there. That's never going to be useful though. That conveyor on the right is very suspicious. If that's ever going to be used, a cube has to get pushed into this hole here, right? Right. So for that to happen, well, I guess we could send this through and then that would roll. And that would fill in. And then I could roll across there. I'd be the right orientation. Okay. Maybe this is most of it, actually. Now the next cube could either go through the portal or... Except I've lost that now, so I guess you're not going through the portal, you're coming here, and I'm rolling you down, but I can't roll you down, so you are going through the portal. What was the issue with going through the portal? That I've lost that space. Okay, but that was grey originally, right? I think I'm on the right lines now. That was grey originally, okay. So you're going that way. You go down. Now I can't push it. Yeah, okay. More problems. More problems. What if... What if... Ow. Now nothing's going to hit you. So I do want one of them to go right. One of them to go right and two of them to fly through the portal. That's my goal. One of them to go right, two of them to fly through the portal. And then just for me to be able to get over there in the right orientation. And one of them, at least one of them that goes... through the portal has to be after I push the one right. Now, is it ever going to be you that gets pushed right? Unlikely. It could be either of these two, though. So it could be that we're like actually doing this, pushing this up. Doesn't feel amazing. Also, that has to happen afterwards. After having done this, and then we've got problems. We have problems. We've very much got some problems. I mean, we can do the setup basically, but then, yeah, I have to go that way. Hey, I did my thing flying away from the laser with my butt towards it, but I don't think that's what I'm doing. Okay, and it's also interesting that this is a grey. It's very interesting that that's a grey. So I'm pushing 2 off there or something. Why would I reuse that space? Maybe I just use it for traversal afterwards or something. Okay, other ideas. You get pushed that way. But then the other one... Okay, if I push that one that way, then this one can't get pushed through the portal. Right? Because it would have to be pushed up, and then either left or... Well, it has to be pushed left. Which means both this and this have to be intact. If right now, if I go this way, then that's not intact. If I go this way, then that's white, and it will be lost by the time I want to go over to the other side. I think that's true. Okay, so that one can't get pushed left, right immediately, at least. Whatever. So, do I think I'm pushing that one left first? That doesn't change the fact that... Well, no, because then this one can be the one that goes right. Okay. Let's do this loop again. You go left. And you go... I don't know why I'm looping all the way out there, but sure. Right. Then I'm stuck. Can't avoid getting rid of this. Can't avoid making that white, and then eventually getting rid of it. Okay, so that's my issue. It's those two spaces. That space and that space are problems. Is it possible that I'm flying through and hitting something? No, because like the thing is going to be like... No. In that space, I'm going to fly through and then fall on the ground. Or if I send something else first, it would knock the cube and then the job is done. Okay. Okay, how to resolve these floor bits. Like, if I'm pushing you right, then this floor's gone. Or they're both white. But then I can't push a thing left. Do I absolutely have to push a thing left? I think so. Okay, so if I'm pushing you left instead, but I can't go this way, it's the same problem. Why is this grey? There's not something really sneaky here, right? Where I'm just like pushing across here. No. I don't think I can get the other cubes in that position. Why is that grey? It's not like two things are ever going to be there. I can't see how using it for double traversal is ever particularly interesting. Okay, if that gets pushed that way, we have problems. Do I have the wrong idea? I don't think I have the wrong idea. I think it's roughly right. The rest of the level layout is telling me that that's the correct thing to do. I can't avoid making this... Well, why do I don't care if that one's white now, do I? But I do care that that one's white. Yeah. Then I can't go this way. I do like the idea of me going through the portal and that somehow being good, but I don't get how that would ever happen. No, it's not gonna happen. So I care about that being white because of I'd have to go over it here. Is there any way I can avoid that? Don't think so. You've got to be out of the way for that one to go north. At that point, I can't avoid going that way. Why are you grey? Why are you grey? I'm so suspicious that I might be going through this portal myself. I just don't see how I could use it. So I don't want to, yeah, I want to go on that final conveyor. And to use that final conveyor, there has to be a block next to it. And to get the block next to it, I have to push the block that way. And then I need to push the thing down. And then I need to have pushed the other one that way, and then I'm stuck. Because I can't do that without breaking that. Weird. What do I do? I can't make those move any other way. I mean, you could form a separate bridge. That feels bad. Unless it's a red herring puzzle. And that's somehow good. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Okay. How to resolve the problem I've got. The problem I've got is I can't send the thing right or left without ruining everything. If I push it right and then go out to the left, I end up getting rid of that space, which is bad, right? Yes, because this needs to go left. Well, it needs to get to the portal. It needs to get to the conveyor. So yes, that's bad. But this is also bad because it leaves that white, and it'll be gone when I push that thing to the left. Like, the only time that's not an issue is if I, like, fly into a block to start it rolling, and then I don't roll from one space to the next, but I don't have that option here. Why is that grey? Wait, what's wrong with this? Oh, because I've sent them in the wrong order. Can I avoid? No. I guess I could do this. That's not good. Also not good. If I could loop around here to get back to that. That also wouldn't be good because that has to go left. Okay, there's just gonna be some like path I can leave that makes this work somehow, right? Maybe. Where is everything right now? Not in good places? Wait, I see, that one's going there. So no, that is a good place. Yeah, if I could get you to go through that, that'd be good, but I can't because Hulu's that way across. How to untangle this mess? Like that. If a thing has to get pushed left from that space, then I gotta be standing on that space at some point. In which case it's gonna be gone, so it has to be grey when I do the pushing left. So then the pushing right that's gotta happen needs to leave that grey. But it can't. I can't push that down, I can't get back, because then the pushing left will never work out anyway. So that is an impossibility. Okay, so that's an impossibility. I'm doing something else instead. What am I doing instead? Is it all red herring? It's not all red herring, is it? What if I sent 3 through the portal? What would happen? They'd all just pile up at the end, wouldn't they? It's not all red herring. It's this game doesn't do red herrings much. But I have already determined that this is an impossibility. Because that grey thing here needs to stay grey for when I push the thing left. And why am I pushing the thing left? Because I want it to go into that conveyor. And sure, I can push left first. So then I only need to do right. Which I can do. But then I can't go and push that one. Left first. Then push right. I can't make these cubes hit each other in interesting ways either. Left first. I'm also weirded out by all this space down here. I'm weirded out by it. Can't work. Yeah, what is with all this space down here? It's like I'm like actually just rolling across to the... I guess with 2 blocks I could do it. You wouldn't do that to me, game, though, would you? Would you? I don't think I can get one of those blocks left 1 space. That's not an option. So no, it's not going to be there. What is it going to be then? Like roughly what I'm trying to do, I just can't make it happen. I would not be able to push that one left ever. I can't push it down or anything. I can't like get it out of the way. I can't. Send that there. Why all this space? I guess maybe I'm using that space early then, but that doesn't make sense either, does it? Like, I've just got to here. Great. What a waste of space. Why all that space? Except to just be close to the portal, because I'm bridging across. No. I mean, maybe the space doesn't get used. It's not really like this game, is it? It could go down, it would cross 3 to bridge across that way. That's clearly not going to happen. Huh. I guess I made a big mistake picking this one next. Does not help to send another one through right now. No. Definitely not. One of them would have to go right. It's weird that they start off like aligned with where I'd want them to go. It's almost like too kind. It's too bad I can't just push you to the left. Once again, I can't see a way of me getting across to that right-hand part of the level over here. Like using the portal or something? I'd have to be flying out of the portal. And then hit some things down here, but I don't think I can get them to stop down there. Clearly there's something sneaky about the fact that you're positioned right next to your conveyor belt though, right? Can't send that left. Without doing that, but then can't send that left without doing that. And that matters because I have to get over. And I can't get over using the portal. This level's slightly mean, having things so close together that I am considering that it might be just for red herring purposes. Like, if that portal's not connecting to that landmass on the right, then just have it further away. If things are just flying through it, just have it further away. But maybe things aren't just flying through it, maybe there's something else to this. I doubt it though. I doubt it. The only other thing I notice I could do is if I do this and then push that there, I can put that cube in. Oh, doesn't help. I guess the other one would have had to have gone left. Maybe not. Maybe. No, because of that. Okay, you go right. No, this is fine. This is fine. No, that's not fine. That's not fine. Sure, you can go there. No, I can't even do it. This clearly isn't good. Also, it just wouldn't do everything I would need it to do. It would like it'd be basically equivalent to doing just this. But then I need a cube down there to do the rest of it. Huh? Why have I started this level? Any other ideas? Is it a red herring and I need to just like detach myself from everything that I'm reading from the level? I just don't think it would be that mean, right? I think this is a path I could be leaving that would somehow like let me get out of here in this situation. Involving stuff down here somehow. So basically right now, if I could, that's not where I wanted to go. If I could go down or left, well, I'm not gonna go down, right? Because I had to step on there. So if I could go left, well, I can't go left because that's have to be raised still. Oh, there's just some awkward way to walk through this space. There's just some awkward way to walk through this space. I mean, that doesn't leave much of a path through, does it? That maybe does. And what's wrong with this? This is something I've done many times. Yeah, what's wrong with this is this. There can't be a path through, can there? Can there? You go that way. If I go and push this one, then we have problems. If I go around this way, I'm gonna have to push this one now, but that's a problem. That's not done anything useful. Okay. So what if I push this one first? Then I'd have to push that one right and we'd have problems. Push this one first here. And then push that one right. And then we have problems. There's just always problems. Doesn't help me to do something like that, right? No, I'm just leaving a little straggly bit. Not good. Also not good. Nothing's good. I'm just going around in circles. If I could get you through the portal, I would be done. But I can't get you through the portal. It is not through the portal, through the conveyor. So I do the other one next instead. It's like, okay, can I loop around, do this one? But I can't send you left without breaking everything. Goodbye. sent you right. But if I send you right, then I have to go left. My brain. My brain. Help me. Help me. Help me, brain. You're supposed to do the stuff here that makes this work. What is the point of all this area down here? Do I need 3 cubes to do what I'm doing? Well, to roll one into that column and then down to that hole, that's 1 cube. And then to roll it down that column requires another cube to hit it, or me. But if it's going to be me, then I have to be landing on something, so there'll be an extra cube there, which I don't think I can even get there. At least not without going down here and destroying this stuff. That's definitely bad. And then I need a cube over at the end to push leftwards. So I definitely need all 3 cubes. You're seriously telling me there's a path that I can make that allows this to happen? I feel like I've done every path. Can't make the cubes knock each other or anything, like... Why is that grey up there? If I push you right, you're never going to be... Like, it could be we're pushing those 2 cubes into the conveyor, and this is somehow going to the right over there, but that's... How? That can't go to the right over there. Can't do this. Can't do this. We have problems. Basically nothing. So, okay, so approaching that from that side is never good. So approaching it from this side, let's consider the options. This, that goes through. Then leftwards. This is like the most promising option because like I can almost do that and go left, but I can't because of that's not grey anymore. But I also can't go right. So what on earth would make that work? Nothing. Nothing. You go through there. Why is that grey? I still don't understand that. You go left, that's not good, because the next thing needs to go right. So you're going right. And then the next thing needs to go left. Which it can't, because I'm going to get rid of that. I'm incredibly confused. Like, unless there is a red herring and... Okay, so red herring options. So you go that way. That's not the best way of doing that, is it? You go that way. Loop around. You go there and go there. If I could use the other one to, like, cross over... I mean, I could use this one to cross over, I guess? And then push that one there. And then if I could get that one to go next to it, I could potentially push it upwards, roll there, and then roll through the portal rightwards. I would hate it if that's the answer. I just don't really see how this would get there. You can either push right or down onto the conveyor. But then that's bad. And it doesn't help me to have... I mean, so... doing this does fill in that space. So I can, like, in theory, roll to the conveyor that way. Or I can like do this and push that right, then do that. If I could somehow get behind that cube. Which isn't gonna happen. If this isn't meant to be a thing to think about, this... Oh, I can't do it. The portal next to the laser dude needs to be further away from the platform. Just to say, like, no, you're not connecting these, but right now I'm kind of feeling maybe I am connecting these. Now the thing is, I can't be rolling from within the laser to onto the portal, because then the laser will hit me. So I'd have to be rolling in from the side. If this is happening at all, which it isn't, but if it is, which it isn't, you can go there, but then this one can't go where it would need to go. It can go through there, it can go here, down, or it can go here. There's not something to this, right? Like, there's not something I could do here? How would it even work? It wouldn't work. It would not work. And then, and also, basically, the platforms down there should be further away. If I'm not supposed to be thinking about this. Like, I can do... I mean, if I was the right orientation somehow. I'm just gonna hope that I end up in the right orientation, which I do not. I mean, I'm gonna do that, I guess, so then I'll probably be able to do it, yes. Like, I can do that, but then I die. And I don't want to roll in that way anyway. Oh, this is horrible. Am I crossing that? It's kind of curious that that space exists as well. This one? That corner? Why does that exist? Why does that exist? Okay, there are too many weird things here. Why does the cube that I'm on right now exist? Either to roll this over or to push that one from that side, or to like loop around that way, I guess, after this has been pushed north. I mean, it could just be to go around this, like this. Yeah? Okay, so does that imply this is getting pushed north and then rolling around it that way? I think it might imply that. But okay. How do I do any of that without having other problems? This is close. If I could loop back now. It's not close, is it? Because like that has to be pushed left. If that's getting pushed left, then it has to be pushed left from there. So that'd have to be grey still. Okay, let's leave that grey. Let's never touch that space somehow. Okay, well then we're making a hole there. Right? We're making a hole there. If we're not touching that space, this space, ever, then we're making a hole there. Or we're pushing that left. Because then I don't need to use this again in that direction. But then I need some way of getting back out of here. Which I don't see. Like, I'm scared I'm just making the mistake of like using the wrong tiles in some way, some definition of wrong. This is bad, right? The same reason I've seen a million times. Yep. So where do I go from here? Up. Because that space isn't that important to me. Okay, and from here, I'm stuck. So don't hit that space. So if I'm pushing from the left, go around this way. Maybe I'm doing that for some reason. That doesn't feel useful. I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. Because maybe I'll be surprised by how useful it is. I'm not going to be surprised by how useful that is. Can't go right. And then can't do the rest of this. Okay. That can go first. Then that can go right. Then we can't do the rest. That doesn't want to go next. So that has to go right. But I can't do the rest unless I had some way like to loop around here and get to the bottom of that. That would mean still having that route. This? No. Maybe? This? No. I can't have used that. I'm going around in circles so many times. Basically the idea is push that one down. This one's gonna go right. Next one's gonna go left. Cannot loop back around. Cannot loop around this way. I mean I can, but that's not useful. So that has to go right, but then can't loop around the other side of this. If I could, we'd be done. No, we wouldn't, because that's grey. Oh, this is destroying me. I can't end up on that right hand bit without crossing over. Like, No, I can't. I can't. Oh, gosh. And this one can't be the one to go right. Yeah, what have I even done? Ooh, do I stop? I'm really scared that it's just like something quite simple that I'm missing. Cannot move that onto there. Okay, so deductions. Either this one or this one has to go left, yes? Onto that conveyor. If it's this one going left, then this ends up being white over here. That's fine, as long as I can push this one that way, and then push that one that way. Right? Okay, if this one gets pushed right, we have problems, right? Because then I can't get out this way without removing that, so I can't go out this way without not being able to push that one left anymore. Okay, so pushing you right, let's just cross that off the list immediately. Pushing you left is maybe an option. I mean, it's the only option. So if you're going left first. Because the other one that goes right has to go in before you. So you're going in left by necessity. This one is going, well, no. Yeah, you're going in left. That one's going up. Wait, but isn't that an issue? It's only not an issue if I don't step on here. Okay, do I have any other way through the space without stepping on here? No, only this way, right? I have no other way through the space. If I step on there, we have problems, because either I go left and we have problems, or we go right and I have problems. Okay, so we don't go through that way, we go through this way. Therefore, and that's going first, therefore I go all the way around here and I do this. That has to be how this starts. At that point, the next thing that needs to happen is the one below me goes up and then to the right. To go up, I've got to go around it. I can't go to the right, so I've got to go here. Next. Well, going up feels like a mistake. Because why would they go and get rid of that? So I'm coming down here. We're doing this. I can now no longer push that right. This is just a complete contradiction. Is it all red herring? Or is there some way of doing what I'm trying to do that I haven't figured out yet? If I'm just crossing over that portal, I'm gonna be sad. So incredibly sad. I can't get other things into that column though, so that's not a thing. I've just realised at no point am I even using that bottom conveyor. Huh. Oh, that's a concern. That's a big concern. Oh, two of them are going right. That doesn't work though. Oh, it does. I get it. Hold on. If I'm butt first in that position, I roll left. Over 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. I get it. I get it. I finally had the insight I needed to have. And it's to do with that bottom conveyor being used. Two of them go right. When? And I do teleport over. Ah, gosh. Okay. I get it. I get it. You're going that way. Oh my gosh. And then you're going right. And then I'm going that way. Oh, I finally figured it out. And then I roll over here and I'm done. Ah. I just had to realize I hadn't used that conveyor at any point. I just think because like things were flying over it, I sort of just like I just had a blind spot for it. Ah, that wasn't that difficult. It's just another way things could happen. Got stuck. Got stuck in some loop. Not realizing there's a way out of it, which is always the thing. It's just you don't. The problem is, like, in retrospect, you go, oh, I should have, like. I should have checked every assumption or whatever and broken out of the loop. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard to realize what assumptions it is. Like, you feel like every assumption you've made is true, so how could there be a problem? Two of them go to the right, yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, we got 3 done. It just took a long time. Alright, next time we continue and just hope there aren't more like that. Break out of the loop. Break out of the loop. Check assumptions. I've been playing puzzle games for years. I should be able to do that. That's like, whenever I'm stuck on a puzzle for that long, that's always the thing I have to do. And why can't I just do it? Oh, holy moly. Okay. This many remain. 5 plus 6, 11. See you next time, folks. Goodbye.